This update.
Well, we're going to check in with Rochelle Legacy now. She's at Crane Towing this morning talking about the importance of being very careful when you come up to tow trucks.
That's right, and it's so important, especially here at Crane Towing. Now, I'm with Jennifer Tennant. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
She's the owner here at Crane Towing. Now, lights, if you see lights flashing like this on the highway, why is it important to slow down?
It's important to slow down because one of our drivers is working. We have the lights on the tow truck. We want to give our drivers a safe place to work. Slow down. You see the lights, slow down. If it's safe to do so, move over. So many of our drivers have had close calls, and we want to give them something safe to work in.
What kind of close calls?
Well, unfortunately, just last month, one of our drivers up in Thompson almost lost his life. You can see here from the damage in the tow truck. These tow trucks are pretty, they're sturdy, and this is just crumpled like a piece of paper. He had a very, very close call, and we just want people to be aware of these laws, of the lights. It means something. Slow down. Proceed with caution. Be careful.
Now, in this case, the other driver is still recovering in hospital, but luckily your driver is relatively okay.
Yeah, right.
We are going to speak with him a little later about what happened that night.
Right.
But there's also been other close calls for some of your drivers. You talked about even when they're working inside the city, for example, some things have happened. Tell me what kind of things happen.
Well, what happens is people aren't expecting the drivers to be out. They're going to be working in this general area. We've had drivers who have had their elbows clipped by the side mirrors. We've had drivers who have to jump out of the way at the last minute because cars are going too fast.
And so even those drivers who maybe hit the ditch and your truck driver comes by to help them out, they're also out there, aren't they?
They are also out there, and we advise people if they're in their vehicle waiting for us as well. This is important. Put the hood up of your car, put your four-ways on, and get out of your car. There has been so many times where cars have been rear-ended while they're waiting for a tow truck with the person still inside. So obviously go to a safe distance and watch for your vehicle as well.
So now the rules have changed. As of September the 1st, we have new rules. The law is now that you have to slow down when you see a tow truck, and if you don't, you could get a demerit and a fine of $293.
That's correct.
But people aren't getting the message.
No.
Is it frustrating?
It's frustrating, and I don't think that Manitobans are necessarily educated on the law. The law has been in place for years, but it's just been amended to include tow trucks. So now, when you see us out there, you have to follow the same jurisdictions as you would with emergency vehicles. So you need to proceed with caution. Slow down when you come. If it's in a multi-lane vehicle, multi-lane road, you need to move over to the left-hand lane and give our drivers the space that they need to work in.
Because this could save a life.
It could save a life, and the thing is that we need to start enforcing it. Get tickets written for this if people aren't following the law. Get a demerit on your license. They're there to protect a life.
Okay, coming up a little later, we're actually going to speak with the man who drove this tow truck that night. That accident happened on January 8th, and we're going to get his story about what happened.
Sounds good, Rochelle. Thanks for this.
You're welcome.
It's 6.